Well, if there can be no arrangement, then we are at an impasse.
I'm afraid so. I can't compete with you physically, and you're no match for my brains.
You're that smart.
Let me put it this way. Have you ever heard of Plato, Aristotle, Socrates?
Yes?
Morons.
Really?
Welcome to Morons
Mince Movies.
I am your host, Moron Sam Munoz, and I'm here with my underrated morons, Uplester Peñalosa the second, and Akam, the most underrated Arturo.
Aw, thanks, man. I appreciate it.
And today we are talking about our top 5 most underrated films in history.
Yes.
That
All of time.
And all of time.
Yes. And by that defined, we think these films deserve more praise than they got.
Yes.
You may not have heard of them because
they're
Marty
definitive.
didn't get a lot of
Definitive list.
Yeah, and it's all subjective. So.
Yes.
Objective? Subjective.
There you go.
Subjective.
Yes. Let's get going
Yes.
because we want to do this super fast.
Sam, take us away.
I want to go start. Oh, no. Uble, you take it away.
I have no specific,
I'll start.
I have no specific order, but I'm going to start with a movie that I really enjoy and I don't feel like it has a lot of attention, and that's Kung Fu Hustle. Listen, this
Kung
is
Fu
Stephen
Hustle?
Chow. Yeah. Stephen Chow, you guys have seen this movie?
I have
no,
not seen this movie.
because it's underrated. Have you seen this movie?
I have heard of it.
You have heard of it.
But
Did you
I-
ever watch Shaolin Soccer?
Yes.
Yeah, it's the same person that made Shaolin Soccer.
Okay, so it's like ridiculous,
It's-
like
these
okay.
random amazing abilities, but people don't really seem to speak up about them or like stop what's going on.
It all is like natural. It all seems like okay.
If you enjoy Shaolin Soccer, if you like Kung Fu, if you like
Hustle.
story, if you like movies and hustling, then this is the movie for you. Go watch it. You will not regret it. I guarantee it. You probably don't know anyone that's seen it, but it's a good movie. And the reason why you don't know anyone that's seen it is because it's underrated. Go
I
watch
like
it.
that.
Kung
All right,
Fu
cool.
Hustle.
All right.
All right. I guess
My number 5 is a film that everyone here has seen. I know that for a fact. I know for a fact Uble hates it. But I
John
really
Wick.
liked it.
John Wick. What?
The Fast and the Furious franchise. And that movie
definitely not
is
underrated.
Suicide Squad.
Part 1?
Yeah,
I
man.
mean, like the first one?
Yes.
With
With
2016.
that one? Oh, why?
Damn, I gave Sam a fucking heart attack over here.
Yeah.
I had a lot of fun with this movie.
No.
And to be perfectly honest, outside of you two, everyone else I've met in real life had a good time with it too.
Really?
Who have you met?
Everybody
At the
else.
DC convention.
No, I think as
went
a
to a
whole,
suicide
it's
convention.
not a perfect film. But there's a lot in it that I really enjoyed. Honestly, I think I am also biased in the fact that within the context of the film, we have a mostly functioning relationship between Joker and Harley, just theatrically for the theatrical film.
Yeah.
And that's
know if
and
that's
not-
functioning.
it's not that great of functioning, but it's the most it's the least abusive version we've seen of them.
Yeah. Okay.
Really?
Yeah. And for that, I have to give it some props because it was the first time we've seen Joker and Harley on screen.
Yeah,
and
this is true.
they did it way better than Joker Fully Ado.
Fuck that.
Ooh, all right, we're trying to keep this
And
short. So
no, I really ran pretty long.
This is the problem.
And then that's it. All right.
I
Thank
think
you.
that's
That was
very-
that was my choice. Yep.
poke the dragon.
Fucking
Go.
I
Go,
take back
Samuel.
everything I said at the beginning of this episode.
Go.
All right, my number 5 is a comedy that I watched when I was very young and I loved. And lately, it's been getting the praise, so it might not be as underrated as I thought it was.
Oh, okay.
Because I've been seeing a lot of it on Instagram for some reason, and that is Eurotrip.
Oh yeah, dude, Eurotrip. That fucking
Eurotrip.
movie is great.
It is-
Excuse it.
Excuse it.
I quote this movie so
Dude,
much.
It's so good.
I quote it so much. Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty doesn't know.
Scotty
And they're at
doesn't
the
know
club.
that we in the back
What are
of
we
my...
gonna? All we have is a nickel. It's $1 US nickel. What are we gonna do with this? And
then they
it's
get like
they're
a
getting-
luxurious-
It's a luxury hotel in
Thank
like
God for
Eastern
that
Europe.
exchange rate. Miami Vice, best new show.
I need to rewatch Eurotrip.
Oh, dude,
It's
Eurotrip.
so
is
good.
I
so
saw it
good,
once
man.
at a party. Loved what I saw. What I remember.
Oh my God.
And I always meant to go
Damon?
back. Yeah, Matt
Matt
Damon. He's
Damon
the one in
makes
the
a
band,
cameo.
right?
Yeah. This is one
I've
scene.
always meant to go back and rewatch it, but I haven't.
And then-
Especially now with Michelle's tragic passing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Way to bring it down, Arturo.
Oh,
yeah.
Rest in
Eurotrip,
peace.
dude. And the plot twist at the end.
All right,
You find
spoilers,
out,
just in
oh,
case.
Sorry, you find out
I
his
don't remember
pen pal-
everything.
Yeah.
Wait, Mika? Oh, okay.
Mika, yeah.
Oh
yes,
yeah,
yes.
that's the whole
Micah,
reason
yeah.
they went out there.
Yes, yes,
yeah. Oh shit. Okay.
That's not Micah, you idiot. It's Mika.
Mika.
It's her. He's all like, what the fuck? Yeah, no, that was
There's
great.
so many
What a good-
we
quotes
should
there.
rewatch it together.
Fiona!
That'd be fun.
Fiona! Yeah, dude. So good, man. Excuse it. That was my favorite.
What's the policy on boners? I always make that
policy on boners?
when they
Yeah.
go to the nudist beach and they go,
Yeah, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
the policy on
god.
boners.
No, it's a good one. And you find out the brownies that they ate were like regular brownies.
Yeah, I saw gay porno once. The girls never came. The girls never came.
Okay,
These
all right.
are not hash
Okay, okay.
brownies, man.
We're on a time crunch, my
I'm
friend.
sorry, it's so
okay.
good.
You're good, you're
Highly
good.
underrated.
My number 4 is a movie that we've talked about, or I've talked about in the past, and that's Primer.
Oh,
I
yeah.
feel like
Yes.
like
still haven't seen that, by the way.
2004,
I've been
man.
meaning to ever since our time travel
Because
episode.
it's underrated as far as time travel movies go, and every fucking time, every goddamn time I see a list of top fucking 5 time travel movies or best time travel shit, and Primer is not included on the list, I immediately go to jail. Straight to jail right away. Because how could you
Disregard.
not include a movie like Primer in a list of movies about time travel when this movie hits it in a way that hasn't been done since and hadn't been done prior to it, which is realistic consequences and how it can just become so fucking confusing. We're like, wait, how my asthma's acting up, if you can hear it through the fucking side. I might need my inhaler. I think I can make it to the end, but if I do pass out, just mouth to mouth, both of you at the same time.
Oh,
So-
All right, good.
all right.
Primer 2004, you have to watch it. It's underrated. It just holds up. Even if you're like attention to detail, where it's like, well, why did this happen? But this didn't happen in the time. This is the movie for that. Because
Cool.
Been
It
wanting to
explains
watch
it.
it. I've been
Yeah,
wanting
yeah.
to
We
watch
should
it.
watch that one together too.
Yeah, and hold hands.
I'm down for that.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Agreed. Cool.
Go.
All right.
My number 4 is a film I know Sam has seen, Ubla has not seen. It's a film I absolutely love and deserves way more recognition, but I'm really happy that everyone I've run into does enjoy it very much, and that is Underworld.
Underworld.
2003's
I don't know if that's
vampire
underrated.
werewolf epic. Dude, okay, it's so underrated in the sense of, okay, this was that grand era of like Blade and the Matrix and
yeah.
everything was sleek
Dark
and
and
stylish.
leather.
Yes.
Leather everywhere.
Leather. And also the fact that like we had always seen vampires and werewolves separately, and in some fiction they were enemies, but this is the first time we
Never
got them in the
together.
same film properly in this action horror thing. And they were so fleshed out with their own mythology and like how the wolves, they call them they're lycanthropes here, but like, and then the way they have a genetic
Yeah. Enhancement.
no, they have a genetic ancestor that's like
with
in
the
common,
vampire.
and I don't want to give too much away because you haven't seen it, and that's been on our list to watch together. But just what this film did
And hold
to
hands.
like hold hands to really bring forth this mythology had really never been done. Honestly, the way they did it, and I feel like it still hasn't gotten the recognition it deserves. Yes, it made 4 sequels.
6?
Four
Oh,
sequels.
4.
We're waiting
What a
on the
roller
6th
coaster.
film. And they've been absolutely amazing. And with the stories that they go, and it's back and forth, different times, like with the eventual films. But that first one was so special. I love them all. And I think it deserves to be much more talked about. And if you go back, it is still the best practical werewolf makeup fucking ever, man. Topless, if you're listening.
Better than Twilight?
Hell yeah. God damn it, Sam. I mean, Sam. Oobla. And that's... Fuck
Are you gonna die?
Fine, no, I'm not gonna die.
You
Stop
sure?
paying attention to it. I'm dying.
Okay. All right.
Next up.
Friend Ubla is gonna die here, but
10:30.
I'm good.
all right.
Go.
So my number 4 most underrated film is another comedy. There's a lot of comedies in my list, and and it is a
3.
movie that I also think has actually gotten a lot of praise lately, so maybe not be underrated anymore, and that is Kingpin. I really Kingpin. Yeah, have you guys seen Kingpin?
I've heard of it.
Fairly
I want
Brothers,
to, yeah.
Woody Harrelson.
Yeah.
And Bill Murray.
Yeah, I've
It's
heard
about
of it. I
bowling.
want to, yep,
Oh
I
my
want to
god!
watch it. I want to
Watch this
Aw,
movie.
it's not about the
Amish.
Spider-Man villain
No.
and Daredevil
Watch this
villain.
movie. It's
Fuck.
fucking
Amish.
hilarious. Yes, it's about this guy who was a young great bowler, but he got into trouble and he got his hand cut off.
Murray.
Unfortunately,
Bill Murray.
Yeah, well, Bill Murray was the one who fucking set him up. But Woody Harrelson is the
Your
is the-
precious Rotten Tomatoes give it a 49, Sam.
yeah, well, they're wrong. That's why it's
Oh,
underrated.
now they're wrong.
That's why it's
That's why it's
underrated.
underrated.
How convenient.
First of all,
Okay.
I never said Rotten Tomatoes is precious to me.
Make it quick.
Anyways, I was saying Bill Murray is fucking Woody Harrelson and Bill Murray are fucking fantastic. It's hilarious. If you want to laugh like for nonstop,
Dry
this
humor,
movie
yeah.
is there for you. There's the great montage at the end when they're bowling is fantastic, and I'm telling you,
It's a strike.
It's great.
It's a strike.
great. It is. It's not only a strike; it's 3 strikes, and it's a
Whoa.
turkey.
Whoa.
Ooh.
If you're not a bowling person,
I know.
then you wouldn't know what
It's
that is.
great. Trust me.
It's a great.
Go watch this movie. Go
All
watch
right.
it.
My number 3? Yeah,
Yes.
my number
yes.
3.
Yes.
The rest of these are fucking awesome, and I feel like maybe they did get attention, but I still feel like they didn't get enough attention. So I'm just gonna go in no particular order with Edge of Tomorrow, 2014.
Oh, that's a good
Cruise.
one. Yeah.
That one, I feel like there could have
And
been
Emily
2
Blunt.
or 3 more sequels to this, and Emily Blunt.
No.
Okay, maybe not 2 or 3.
The movie ends pretty.
Yeah.
It's pretty
You're right,
final.
you're right.
But
To
it's
give
so
it a sequel would-
good.
It is really good, man. If you, I guess there's a.
Yeah, it doesn't
I
It needs
had
to have
no
a sequel.
idea the twist was happening. I
There's
just
a-
thought it was a space movie. And
Yeah.
I was like, fuck it, airplane. I was on an airplane. And I was like,
You
whatever.
were on an airplane.
Yeah.
No, man. This movie, as far, I guess I have to do with there's a theme to my picks, which is time travel, and that definitely comes through in this movie with Tom Cruise and the way he kills the alien. And so, all about this movie, I'm fucking down for. I'm having a hard time breathing, so
Maybe
I'm
you
gonna-
should go
I'm
get
gonna-
your.
No. My inhaler's all the way in the other room. It's too.
right.
I'd rather risk death than
Oh, good.
have to interrupt. This
I'm glad
episode.
that I'm glad
So
that you have
that's
your
my-
priorities
yep.
straight.
Yeah,
Let's go.
The commitment. All right, my
Go
number
for
3 is a film that's well revered. I just feel like it deserves a little bit more praise, is all. And that is 2000's X-Men. That thing launched the
I
superhero
wouldn't say it's
movement.
underrated.
That's not underrated.
Would you say it's perfectly rated?
I think it's finally
It's
rated.
pretty awesome. I agree.
No,
But I
rated.
feel like it just deserves some more recognition, man. I mean, like the way it decided to handle the superhero thing and the way it did it at the time of how it did it was just the perfect way to have the audiences and critics take things seriously. And then it gave birth to Spider-Man and eventually the entirety of the MCU. And
Gave
All of
birth
it.
to Spider-Man,
All of it.
X-Men.
I don't know.
it planted it. What is it?
Wasn't
time.
Spider-Man before X-Men?
No, that was 2002. Get it fucking straight.
Oh, I'm
Stupid.
sorry. I'm
God
sorry.
damn it,
Idiot.
Sam.
I know.
God,
That's
Jesus.
damn
okay.
it,
You know,
Sam.
fuck you.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck you all the way.
Clearly.
And Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. And Ian McKellen's Magneto. Patrick Stewart's Xavier.
Has
Come on.
The reason why I don't feel like that's underrated is because clearly they've maintained that cast.
And there's a good
that
reason for
storyline
that.
For a long reason.
Yeah.
If it was underrated, I would have said
They would have
decided,
forgotten
like,
about it.
Forgotten
Yeah.
about
Well,
it. Let's not
either
keep
which
it
way,
going.
I love it and it deserves to be
It
loved.
deserves to be more.
Harder.
All right, go.
All right. My number 3 is a movie I'm guessing none of you guys have watched. It's called Thank You for Smoking.
I've seen it.
I've
You've
never
seen that?
Yeah, fucking Two-Face. What's his name?
Yes.
Oh, that is the movie he's in.
Jim.
Aaron
I-
Eckhart?
Aaron
There you go.
Eckhart. Thank
Aaron
you. Thank you.
Eckhart.
This is why we needed you.
Where were you in our last episode?
I know. We can't remember any fucking names.
It was Hailey Steinfeld the whole time.
Well, I'm seeing
Jerry
the Sinners
Steinfeld.
episode right.
Jerry
Yeah, what
Steinfeld.
did you guys do?
I thought it was Jerry Seinfeld.
Fuck you.
But Thank You for Smoking is another great comedy,
Yeah.
satire
Yep.
comedy, which I think has a great message, which is like
you
free
for smoking.
speech. No,
Yeah.
it's about free speech and in choice. And even though smoking is a horrible thing that will kill you, it's still your choice that you want to kill yourself. And it's not.
This is America, goddammit.
There's something. It's both a funny movie and also intellectually stimulating movie that I think. And
Who got
Wrap it
stimulated?
up. Wrap it up.
yes, it's a very good movie. I highly recommend it if you want to think and laugh at the same time. Thank You for Smoking. Great movie.
Thank you.
Highly underrated.
For saying that, Sam.
Yeah.
Highly underrated. There's two other the guy the bald guy from oh my god I can't remember his name.
John Malkovich.
No.
No. Yeah.
If only
close.
Noah was here to put up
Patrick
the damn
Stewart.
thing up there. It's definitely not.
Uble, your number 2.
My number 2
J.K.
is
Simmons is in it too.
Oh, yes.
a movie that I know Arturo enjoyed. It was a revamp of a movie that came out earlier
Say vamp.
in the 1990s, but 2012's Dred.
Oh, yeah.
That movie,
That's
I
true.
enjoyed it,
Yeah.
man.
Not
Dred.
Judge Dredd?
No,
Not
no,
Judge
no,
Dredd.
no. Dred does
Judge
deserve.
Dredd is underrated.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Sylvester
No,
Stallone.
no. Dred deserves hell of a lot more
Dred.
credit.
Now,
yeah.
the reason I was torn with this one, but I feel like the reason that I feel this way is because it mirrored that other movie. You know what it was based off.
Oh,
of.
The Raid.
The Raid.
Yeah.
It brought
like
a
a
lot
Japanese
of that
film?
movie. Yes, it brought a lot of that movie
Indonesian.
into this movie. Which
Get it
is
right.
Dred, which is
Sorry.
it's a crime
Sorry, you should
building
apologize.
where a cop is stuck inside
You're like-
and he
you're
needs
like Ari
to
Aster.
escape this crime building,
It's
just like the Raid. But the visual effects, it had Nina.
Athena Healy.
There you go,
Yeah.
her. She was awesome in this movie.
Cersei from Game of Thrones.
Cersei.
You know what's funny is you could just be making up these names, Arturo, and
we would
Uble would
go
be
with
like,
it.
yeah.
There you go. Gina. I never saw that one.
You should make it up someday.
Yeah.
Just make it up and like really act like that's the one.
That'd be-
And
that'd be-
we'll,
that
and
would
we'll
be
go
fun.
with it.
That'd be really
Especially
fun.
with Noel not here.
That's my number 2 is
Dred.
Dred.
Nice. You know, I completely agree that it's completely underrated.
Could have been more.
Yeah, I agree because it is also my number 2.
Shut
I'm
up.
fucking serious. This
You're
movie
fucking lying.
is so fucking good, and it barely got the recognition it deserves.
It did.
Anyone who's actually seen it fucking loved it. And there's been a huge
And what's his
outcry.
face?
There are dozens of us, dozens,
Dozens.
who have been demanding more, whether it's a film or a sequel series, what
Yeah.
have you. Carl Urban
Bring
is
it.
down, but there was just so much that they did so well. And fucking props to the fact that Carl Urban.
Carl Urban, there you
Carl
go.
Urban, thank you. Yes.
Carl Urban.
You might know him as Billy Butcher on The Boys. Oi! He kept the helmet on the entire fucking time, and he did it so well and conveyed fucking emotion. And it's happened again with like Mandalorian and stuff in the sense that, excuse me, you can't fucking do it. Fuck you, Halo, for taking his helmet off.
Yep.
And that's it.
Yeah. All right.
Well, in the Mandalorian, he does take his helmet off.
For
Only
scenes.
for a brief moment for a
takes his
robot.
helmet
Well, I'm
For
talking about the
droid.
way that Halo just took it off for the entire time to
I never
convey
even
much
see
of those
it.
excuse. It's fan fiction.
Yeah, nobody cares what
Anywho,
you say.
moving
You
on,
hate
moving on,
Ari
moving
Aster.
on.
Hey,
I gotta go buy
All right.
groceries.
Okay, fine. Jesus. All right. So my number 2 is a movie that you guys have all seen, but people for some reason don't think it's great. But I think it's fucking fantastic. It's Matrix Reloaded.
Oh, I
It's
love
the-
Matrix Reloaded.
The second movie in this quadrilogy now that it is.
Mm-hmm.
But so everybody loves the first Matrix. It's a
Yeah.
classic and everything like that. But when the second movie came out,
It was awesome.
yeah, I
with
thought
the
it was
architect.
awesome. I thought it was.
The architect?
Yes, with the architect. I think this movie is just as good as the original, and I feel it has never gotten the credit it deserved because I think I got out of that movie honestly feeling very like, yes, that was awesome, and I love the architect scene. When that scene happens, I think it's great. I was
It's so well done.
I was glued to the fucking screen, just listening. I could hear the architect talk all day if I wanted to. I loved it.
And it still has the best highway chase sequence, I think, in any action film.
I mean, it's okay, but
Fuck you, Sam. But no, I agree. I love Matrix
It's
Reloaded.
like-
I really do.
have you seen Tenet? There's a fucking highway
Yeah.
scene that goes backwards.
And it's really cool.
seen
But,
Max
but
Fury Road.
that's not on a highway.
I mean, it's
okay.
a
It's in a
dirt road.
wasteland.
It's a dirt
It's a
road.
wasteland.
All right, we're
Tenet
number
is-
ones now.
Yeah,
Number
number
one.
one. This is speed round.
Yeah, dude.
Go.
Listen, the reason why I feel like this movie is underrated is because no, this is legitimate. I really
Because you're
fucking
dying
enjoy
of
this
asthma.
movie. I feel that too, but it's calmed down. It's gotten better.
Get to it.
The reason why I fucking love this movie is because just everything about it still stands, even now with the way things are going around the world, it even stands of a stronger note, which is Children of Men. That's what
I don't
Clive
know if that's
Owen-
underrated.
I haven't
I
seen
feel
it.
like it is underrated, man.
No,
He hasn't seen it.
Well,
Why haven't
Arturo
you
hasn't
seen
seen
it?
a lot of movies. He
He's
hasn't
seen a lot of movies.
He doesn't
He
like
has
Ari
seen a lot
Aster.
of movies.
Why?
This is not Ari
I don't
Aster.
even fucking.
This is not
anything
Harry-
that he
this
says
is
is
not
completely
Harry
illegitimate
Astor.
to me now.
This is
Meh.
Alfonso Cuarón.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
cool.
Alfonso Cuarón, exactly.
Well
I
known
like
for
him.
His long extended single.
Oh, this is
shot
that movie
movies.
that had that one shot inside the car, right?
Yes,
I've
they're in
seen
the
that
car.
scene. I've seen
they're
that
going-
scene alone.
But the fact, the story, the way things are going, there's a scene where he's driving to his house from work, and it's like very subtly aiming at
Oh,
him
Chiwetel
on the
Ejiofor is
bus.
in it.
And he's like
Michael
outside.
Caine.
They don't even reference it. Outside the bus as
Dude.
he's driving, they're showing like these heavily armed militia police.
It takes place
Takes
in
place
2 years from now.
2027. Jesus Christ, we're fucking close. We're right there.
Don't worry, we're still making kids, unfortunately.
Well, yeah, but the
Whoa.
rest of the
No,
Whoa,
movie.
Sam.
Ah,
Yeah, very dark. You know what? Fuck you
the
again.
three of us are. No, but yeah,
We're all
that's
fathers,
my,
you asshole.
That's my number one. That's my number one. Okay, go.
Yeah.
All right, my number one. It's a combination. I think these films just deserve a little more credit. These two in particular, but that is Blade and Blade 2. Just like X-Men, they spearheaded the entire comic book movie
Which one?
phenomena, like Blade did in 1998. Like it created this renaissance of how, like, I think, yes, there was comic book films before that, but the way it handled itself and took away all like the campiness of anything.
Okay,
And
yeah.
and not to say, again like Batman 89, had some elements, but it was still a little more serious. But the way Blade did it, the way it did, and the way it reinvented the character of Blade and did something that was easily acceptable. And it was the first time, as far as my knowledge, where action and horror were really combined, because you didn't have horror films with vampires that also included some dude fucking doing martial arts and riding a motorcycle and being this badass.
What about Big Trouble in Little China? That's action and horror. It came from the 80s.
I didn't say it
Hotel
was. I'm talking about the
Transylvania.
modern era.
With the modern era. What
I
the
did
fuck
say
is
the
that?
modern era. And Wesley Snipes.
This is the 90s.
And Wesley Snipes as Blade has been some of the best comic book casting of all fucking time.
All right.
And Blade 2 is amazing and tragic and beautiful
Underrated.
They need to be talked about more. And I mean, it's a good thing he showed up again in Deadpool, because people have been talking about it more.
All right. You
And
got
that's
his
it.
redemption. All right, underrated.
There was only one Blade. There will only be one Blade.
Be
careful with that
Careful
shit,
with my
man.
mic.
You don't-
God damn it. Jesus fucking Christ.
Expensive.
First of all, both of your guys' number one movies are not underrated. I mean,
Mine
Children
is.
of Men is not underrated. It's
Yes, it
considered
is.
it's a highly acclaimed film that people love. It's anyway.
I'm not saying people don't love this movie. I'm saying that it doesn't.
My
Sam, get to it.
my number one is a movie that people always say is the worst in the series, and
Last
that
Jedi.
when they talk about it, they say,
Oh, it
the-
is. Oh, no.
The
I'm
first
leaving.
two-
I'm leaving. I need to buy groceries.
It's not. It's not. It's not. Go
It's
on.
not. They say that the first two are like masterpieces, but this one
Oh,
needs
I
to
know
be.
which one.
You know what it is? What is it?
Godfather 3.
Yes, The Godfather Part 3.
Yeah.
The Last Jedi is not underrated
can't
because
speak
it
to
is
it.
a classic, and most people who value movies believe it's a classic.
Sucks ass, bro. That's just,
And all I gotta say about
fine
the-
elements to it. I
The
really
Godfather
like the
Part
throne
3.
room fights.
Everybody always says, everybody basically
Some
says
of
you don't
them.
have to watch The Godfather Part 3, but you do have to watch The Godfather Part 3 because it ends the tragedy
Ends it.
of
I
Michael
agree with you.
Corleone.
I agree with
Without
you.
The Godfather Part 3, you don't get the full American tragedy that is his story. And yes, Sofia Coppola is not great in it. I understand she's a bad actress in this movie, whatever. But the story as a whole is fantastic. I love the story, and I think it's definitely not boring, and I think it fits perfectly well in what the entire trilogy is supposed to be about.
Okay.
And yeah, I just it deserves more
Listen,
accolades.
I
It deserves
haven't
more
watched it.
accolades.
I haven't watched it.
You haven't
but
watched
I-
The Godfather Part 3?
But listen, but that.
I haven't
listen,
either.
But
Of course you haven't.
That's a
I
sign-
chose not to.
I don't even know if you're a movie fan anymore. I don't even know.
I was good with 1 and 2.
I agree with you. It is underrated, and for all the reasons you said. So there you go.
You haven't seen it.
We can
All right.
still-
Well, that was our underrated episode. Let us know what you
In
think.
super fast
How you
speed.
agree, how you disagree.
I
Thank you so
dare
much for putting up with me, morons.
I
I had to go buy some
watch it.
groceries.
Watch it on high speed. Watch it on fast speed.
Oh, that'd be interesting.
doing
Yeah,
this
point
episode
one
in,
two four five.
This might really appeal to the youngsters because we kept it under 30 minutes.
Yep.
Yeah,
All right,
that's it.
please tell us what you think are your most underrated films. Please like and subscribe and all that. So we're gonna go get into another fight, and as always,
Have a dark
Have a dark night.